The machine was on.
What is going on, my dump truck beauties? You've tuned into the right channel because it's voicemail dump truck time. That's right. It is Thursday. It is March now. They let March happen. March 6th, 2025. Exciting times in the world of dumping. And I thank you very much for being here. Dan Reichert, what's
Hello.
good with you, bud?
Everything's good. What are you talking about? I'm good.
Yeah,
My stitches are healing up. My mouth, I can move without great pain, and I'm getting better.
Your face is returning to the 5 holes that you started the month of February with.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's very exciting for you. We've got Jan Ochoa chiming in from parts unknown. How are you, Jan? And how's the weather there?
I felt really attacked when we inadvertently started a fake Blight Club, and I thought this whole going to the office thing was a ruse to lock me in this room. That being said, looking at the baffling does make me think of chocolate bars, and I'm a little hungry.
Oh, yeah. It's like the health meter for Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're all thinking. Also, you do sound really good in there, Jan. I'm not gonna lie, it does sound real nice. Niki Grayson, speaking of sounding nice, how are you?
I'm here. I'm good. It's been raining in Los Angeles. I love opening the show talking about the weather.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, it's like what my mother-in-law does every time she calls me.
It's good. I feel like people really are poo-pooing when people talk about the weather as if it doesn't determine the way that you feel when you go outside. That's fundamental. Totally. I think it's really important actually for people to talk about the weather. So it's raining out here and the dog is pissed. She doesn't like it when her feet get wet because she's a fucking princess.
Sure.
So yeah.
Okay. So no one ever told me this when I became a dog father to a short dog.
Yeah.
But their tummies get so wet when
that undercarriage. That undercarriage is exposed. Bud.
And they're stupid, so they curl up in a little ball afterwards, which is just going to make it last longer. And I've tried to explain to them so many times, like, just let it air out, and they just stare at me with no comprehension.
Well, famously, your types of dogs are stupid, but I think most other dogs are relatively smart. I think corgis are intelligent, regarded as intelligent, and whatever kind of dog Farley is. Farley is. And Marty's just an old piece of shit. So he doesn't care. He's on borrowed time as it is. Let's be honest. We
all have dogs. Look at that.
Yeah. Every now and then you get like 4 people who know what they're doing with their life.
It's the dog cast. Yeah.
So yes, short dogs, Jan. I hear you. I used to have a Dachshund growing up, and buddy, Dachshunds are just mops with a mouth. Like that's it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all have seen like these new Dachshunds, but these new Dachshunds look like little golden retrievers.
So that's what I was literally just about to ask.
They came out with a new one. Yeah,
there's Dachshund 2 straight up, because in my mind, Dachshunds were always Greg Miller's old dog.
It's Portillo every time. Cut and paste.
And now they're different. When people say Dachshund, they're talking about fundamentally a different looking dog now.
Excuse me, what?
I
know what you're talking about.
Dachshunds.
We
got
patched them? No, return them to factory settings. What do you mean?
They've been patched. They've been patched.
Wait, is it just like a new breed that they're sort of making?
I think the variant of Dachshund that is popular now is not the previous popular variant of Dachshund.
What update?
They're long-haired. They are lighter and less brown.
Okay.
On
they got wispy ears.
It's wispy.
They're like Lady in the Tramp looking a little bit, right? Yeah, like okay.
Well, I think Lady in the Tramp isn't it? Is that a Cavalier in Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah, they're not Dachshunds.
It's a Cavalier.
Yeah, they're not Dachshunds in Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah.
I was just sort of like making a comparison. Yes, I've seen this. These are not new. This is not just dropped. These are not the new Dachshund drops.
I don't think they perhaps then they have not just dropped, but they are the new meta.
I think they're more in vogue now, right? I think they're just very fashionable, and they're breeding them this way now a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're
Let me tell you,
long-haired.
as someone,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I love little dogs, but hey, Frenchies, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with Frenchies
I think they're
because
fixing
they're
those.
being overbred.
Yeah, they can't breathe.
They can't breathe,
They can't
and I do
breathe.
think we should probably hang out on them for a second. But they are patching. They're actively patching those.
They're patching in more lungs. What do you mean?
They're patching in ones with better. Yes, actually, yes, with better lungs and better breathing ability.
So like a 2.0 with like bigger lung capacity and
Bigger
more.
lungs.
It's more
I
like a
think less squished face.
3.0.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're right. It's a threep. Yeah.
But it's all, you know what? It's all eugenics.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
So
You know.
that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you back yourself into being actually, you know what, pro eugenics a little bit.
You back yourself into being a Nazi. Everyone hates that old chestnut. Whoops, I did Nazi stuff. My bad. With the dogs though.
It's with dogs.
But before we get going into other matters at hand, I just want to say to this group and people who are maybe not on the podcast now as well, but I want to tell this group and everyone who is working in our larger group just how unbelievably amazing and grateful I feel for everyone and all the incredible amount of time, the commitment.
Are you glazing?
Are you dying?
Let me glaze. I'm in the middle of I'm only 12% through the glaze. Chill. I'm not a space Nazi, chat. Shut up. Everyone, come on. Only 13% glaze. No, for real. We have changed a lot of our workflow. We've asked a lot of what resources we have, particularly people like Jen and Jean-Luc and Sean and a lot of the behind the scenes that's going on right now. And I don't want to leave anybody out. We're a small group. Everyone knows who they are. But I think I'm just so grateful to see this group come together and a lot of the undertaking we've put upon ourselves here with live streaming and combining, the GameSpot and Giant Bomb resources. And it has just been so fucking awesome to see it coming together. It's bumpy, it's painful, but I just hope everyone doesn't hate me is really what I wanted to say.
I don't.
I just
Not yet.
That's the punchline here is that I just hope people are not going to bed and they're like, man, Bakalar did a heel turn that I fucking did not see coming. So, I said
Bakalar,
Nazi. That's not what I meant. You know what I mean.
No, you are our corporate champion.
That's true.
Dan,
In a way that people like.
That's not cool either because that's like
Do we want to Captain Corporate? Is that better?
that's like a teacher that you're allowed to say fuck in front of. No. I don't want to. I'm not that. It is not a coworker thing.
No.
It is not a space Nazi thing. It is none of these things.
No. Jeff. You could be like Captain Charisma. Like
that's
Christian.
what I'm thinking.
Captain Riz? What do you mean?
No, Captain. No, well, Christian from Edge and Christian
Cage
was Captain
yeah.
Charisma.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Christian
Okay.
Cage, yeah.
Okay. Wrestling. Okay.
I
But
didn't
back
think
to
Christ
okay.
was considered Captain Christian.
I mean,
he's like the quarterback of.
He's not. He's
Christians.
actually
Yeah.
Captain Jewish guy. I think.
Yeah.
Is really what Jesus
Well,
is.
is the Pope Captain Christian?
Yes.
No, because he's
Is he
Catholic? But he's not. He's Catholic though.
It's a specific.
Pretty
No, but
explicitly-
Catholic,
explicitly he's Catholic.
same umbrella. No,
Same umbrella, but I think it's a different hand.
He's captain of one team of Christians.
Right. It's their
Correct,
lead. It
yeah.
feels like
It's
their leading team.
Okay, Christianity is the NFL. He's got
Uh-huh.
like the Patriots or whatever,
Yeah, he's the Tom Brady, I guess,
Yeah.
of Christians, but he isn't.
He's Tom Brady
but-
with Riz, right?
No, I
Because
don't
Tom
think the
Brady is
current Pope
Rizless.
has
He's
Riz.
Rizless.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm.
I don't know how we got to this, but I just holy
No.
crap! Literally, holy crap! What?
I
Jan,
might
go
have
ahead.
misheard this, but Nikki, did you say that the Pope is the Mario Lopez?
No,
I like that though.
I'm not
didn't say it,
following
but
that.
I like it. I like it though. Can I tell a quick Mario Lopez story? When I was living with my
Please.
grandma, she loves watching daytime television. It's because she's old and has nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
kind of has to watch daytime television. And one time I walked out of my room and into the living room, and on the TV was Mario Lopez, because I guess he hosts like
Extra.
Yes.
Extra.
Extra. Yeah, so he's on Extra. And that show is weird. They don't even do what they used to do anymore, because all of it is just TikTok now. So
Right.
mostly it's a clip rewatch show where they watch and talk about TikToks, and then they sometimes will do like have the access that is accustomed to these TV shows.
Is it like ridiculousness but with TikToks?
No, it's like they're like, oh, Billie Eilish fucking made it literally Billie Eilish made a TikTok, and then they watch the Billie Eilish TikTok and she's dancing or whatever the fuck, and then they're like, wow, can you do that dance? And then Mario Lopez like half does the dance, and then they go, that's awesome, and then they watch another one.
They're just like streaming.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they're just
doing
kind
what
of
we
like
do.
watching content, and they're just like doing that, but on like, you know, NBC at 12
It's on
o'clock in the
NBC
middle.
at,
Where,
yes,
like,
exactly.
Where nobody,
Is it
where
always
Nikki's
that's-
grandma's watching, you know, like
Is it always that same tone, or do they get like somber and they're like, Gene Hackman? Like, do they ever have to do that?
They almost definitely do run eulogies and
Okay.
in memoriams when necessary.
Okay.
But also, I'm sure the whiplash on Gene Hackman. What happened over there? Can you believe Nick Cannon is doing this?
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
probably segment to segment with no commercial break.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anyway, so Mario Lopez is sitting in this chair, right? And on the bottom of this screen, it says Mario Lopez experiences birth, is what it says on the chyron. And then there's this woman sitting next to a big machine, and he's got electrodes on his stomach and on his like upper groin. And they're like, okay, Mario, are you ready to experience birth? And Mario Lopez is like, I am really ready.
Wait, which end of it? Being the baby or the lady?
Being the lady that's
Okay.
pushing the child out with
Okay.
the and then I guess all the electrodes do is electrocute you such that the muscles
Oh,
do the
contract
thing
and
that they
stuff.
would do when you're gonna
Jesus.
do
Let's do that
birth.
with me on this show.
All right.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I don't think that's actually
easy.
that hard to arrange.
I've
That's
got
easy.
a TENS machine, the ones that does the like electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, don't insult.
You need
Every-
more than a 10
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
What do you-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Can I expense a pregnancy machine?
Yeah, you know, that's all it is. Actually, most people who give birth just cough their way through it, and before you know it, out comes a baby, and that's
I'm
that.
curious. It probably feels crazy.
Yeah, and listen, Mario Lopez was not
Yeah.
having a good time.
People,
No, it's just on
people who
YouTube.
give birth are just built different.
Magic,
like,
built different.
like I
It's a
can't.
whole kid.
Oh, dude.
Another guy comes out of you.
My mom had 2 in there, and she was huge.
Twins, really?
Yeah,
I don't think I.
Fucking crazy.
Katie and
put
Kayla.
the-
Yeah,
I don't know.
Katie's
if
a
I
normal human being.
fully knew that.
Oh,
Maybe that's why I don't know about her. Is that why?
She's just living a normal life.
Yeah, she's just too normal to notice, I guess. Yeah, like I gotta say, I don't want to get into this whole thing, but man, watching all that shit go down, it's just.
No.
Oh, you
What?
saw it firsthand?
What do you mean? I saw it. Yeah, I
Well, here's
watched
the thing.
Dib come out. Dib's like, "What's up?" I'm
I
like,
have
"All right,
never
hi."
even seen the famous video that apparently everyone saw in junior
Oh,
high.
that
I was
that
skipping
tracks
class or something.
That tracks more than any other fact ever
So, like,
said out loud.
I can
Of
only
course.
just picture what happens, and it seems
Dude,
nuts.
we should not all
Hold on.
Jan, your idea is we should all watch a childbirth together.
I don't
and
want
the answer
to.
to that question is no. We
I've
cannot.
made it
Yeah.
over 40
Look.
years without seeing what that looks like.
I know we're trying out new stuff, Jan,
Film
but
and 40s. This.
no.
Huh?
No. Yeah, I love how.
No.
And I'm
I'll
sure
watch
someone's
Junior. I'll watch Junior film in 40s. Is that close enough?
No,
The
somebody.
Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah, where oh, you
not
mean
the
where
same.
Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant? That
yeah,
one.
it's about as
Yeah.
close as I'll get to watching the real deal. Yeah.
Holy shit. Someone in chat found the labor pain segment
No.
of Access Hollywood.
No.
Oh my God.
It's anyway, so you can go watch that if you
What's
want.
crazy is someone has already absolutely made the video where they're just reacting to the miracle of birth. You know,
Yeah.
where someone's just like, "I'm watching. Here's what we're watching today, folks. We're gonna see a baby come out of a vagina today. That's what we're doing. Like and subscribe. You
It's
know,
so scary.
I
There's the-
feel like
yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm super delayed, but whatever. I feel like Hassan would do a very thoughtful react stream to
React
the
stream to
miracle
birth.
of life. Yeah.
It's just so nuts. My mom started to have me regular. Welcome to the childbirth hour on the voicemail dump truck. My mom started to have me regular. My head was so big, she said, cut me open.
Yeah, me too. I was a C-section. Yeah.
So that they were like, okay, for sure.
Maybe there's a part like this react stuff. Like my dad always sends me these videos of like, here's young people reacting to Chuck Berry or the solo from Freebird, and it's just like he's fascinated by this. Like, wow, these people are like 20 something, and they're just hearing Stairway to Heaven. What if I could be that for childbirth videos?
Everything is react. Like
Yeah,
is that what we're doing?
All of life is we're reacting to voicemails. What do you mean?
That's less gross than
one yesterday than childbirth.
No, but like the spark that is like harvested from people reacting to stuff is just that's like I feel like that's always been humanity for all time. You're constantly getting reactions from everyone that you interact with, right? Like that's what life is.
I guess so, yeah.
What else are we putting in this React series? Because should we just redo Kids React and just take all of those video ideas?
Well, no, because those are always like, they think the NES is a toaster. I'll know what the fucking NES is.
Yeah,
like that's not content.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. All right.
I understand toasters less than an NES.
You realize?
Give me a how do you think a toaster works? How do you think a toaster works?
No. Wait. Hold that thought. I just want to get enough of a buffer around this. Is really what I'm going for here. But
I'm trying to think of how they work.
Yeah, I'm stalling for you,
yeah,
Dan.
I'm trying. Okay.
All right, Niki, you want to ask Dan that again so everyone can understand? Yeah.
Dan, how do you think a toaster works?
It takes the electricity from your house and it goes through the power cable into the metal core being of the toaster.
The core being of the toaster.
It comes alive. And then
when you press the plunger down, after putting the bread in, of course, that sends the signal to the power core of the toaster to send hot atoms through the coils.
Okay. He finally said the magic word.
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, but you're close.
You said coils, and I think like the judges will award you credit for that.
You're not far. But it's
look, I love how he's like my way through essays.
Wait, Niki, everyone listening, right? Cuddle it, come close, right? The thing that is amazing that Dan just was like, okay, well, first I just have to describe like what happens when you plug something into the wall.
Well, that's involved, is it not?
I love how you're like, and this is how it works. First, there's juice coming from your wall.
Oh, sorry, I over-explained it to you. I should have dumbed it down.
Initially, the primordial soup was all over this planet.
Right?
Like, the beginning.
Oh, Ben Franklin. Like, come on. What's happening?
Okay.
Why'd you explain electricity first?
Once the toaster gets hot, then what happens?
Yeah. What's going on there,
Based on the number you put it on down there, that just decides how long it's in there.
And then it comes up.
Then a spring mechanism ejects your toast skyward.
So the thing is, you are mostly correct. It's just the specifics are incorrect.
Yeah, and it's just how you present it. It's just insane.
All the electricity does is heat up the heating element. If you think about it, your air fryer is also a toaster.
Yeah,
the air fryer is a mystery box to me.
The air fryer is just
got a fan
with a fan in it.
Yeah.
Why is it hot?
Fan.
Why is it
heating element?
Like a space heater fan?
Heating element. Yeah.
It is a lot like a space heater, yes. And then the fan blows like past the coil.
It's a convection
oven. And then it
oven.
heats your shit. Yeah.
But like where does like the hot come from? Because like let's just go going back to the toaster.
A heating element.
But what does that sound so vague?
It's like coil for a toaster. It's coils that heat up, and you could see them. They get like red hot.
It heats up, but like how? What's making it hot?
So the addition of electricity to this object charges the atoms and gets them so fucking excited that they get hot because they're moving around so fast.
It's like if I'm running a gaming laptop, and it's not plugged in and it's on my lap, it's going to get hot just because it's whirring around doing all sorts of business in there, right?
I don't know how to explain that to you.
No, I don't.
Look, this is your job, Bakalar. You did
No,
a
it's
whole
not.
series.
First of all, that series was not me teaching you stuff.
The first
to
episode
this
was
day,
electricity.
I still to this day, maybe we just didn't do a good job explaining that.
It's a you
But-
problem.
Yeah, I'll own
I was
that. I'll
an
take that.
eager
I'll
student.
take that L. I'll take that L. Anyway, there's plenty of videos. I'd love for you to watch one. Watch a Technology Connections video about how a toaster
Maybe
works.
that's the Filman 40s we should do. Instead
Yeah,
of
I would watch all his. He's my favorite. I forget
love
his
that
name,
guy.
but he's great. He has a really good video out now too about algorithms. Anyway,
His dishwasher one is
that's
a banger to me.
yeah, that's what put him
I think
into the stratosphere.
it's actually one of the best YouTube videos ever made.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
really
just
good.
explains how dishwashers work.
It's super solid. The way we got here, friends, was I was glazing everyone.
Thanks.
I didn't even finish the full glaze, but now I can't even go back and put the rest of the glaze on. It was probably like an 88% glaze.
Sean can stitch it together. It's fine.
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
have a
No,
full
you know,
glaze
I
sesh.
just
The
I
toaster
feel like
talk will be a YouTube breakout. Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I do. I try and remember to thank everyone privately, but I also want to thank everyone publicly, and that's what this was. So again, everyone's hard work is incredibly appreciated, and I love you all. And a lot more fun stuff coming.
Oh,
down the road
Captain, my
here.
captain.
It's I don't. I'll take it. Okay, great. If it's you don't have to salute. Oh, right. As you were.
Look, John Cena's not going to be doing it anymore. We got to pick it up.
We gotta pick it up.
What
Because
is
nobody in America salutes anymore, and that's our problem.
I bet
Yeah,
John Cena hates the troops.
I don't know what that means.
Can you imagine how fucking sick it would be?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's
I'm
it.
saying I want him to go all the way. I want to see him make children cry.
What?
Like, I want him to denounce children. I want him to, instead of giving, armbands and stuff to kids, take their hats and throw them on the ground or something.
great.
I want him to go all the way. I'm so fucking excited. He's
I
evil
don't-
now. He's evil now.
In wrestling?
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
I thought he was done wrestling.
No, he's doing
No,
his
this
last
is his
year,
last
and he
year.
turned evil.
Oh, that's got to be fun for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And us, yes.
That seems like fun.
The Rock
Well,
activated
listen
him
to
like a
the,
sleeper agent.
Listen to the Power Bombcast tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we'll
that's
talk about
That'd
it.
be
Yeah.
great for you. Yeah.
Dude, okay, speaking of catching up on stuff, what else did I miss this week?
Oh,
Grub
Grub
beat-
finished his game.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
that I know.
Minotti's playing Fester's Quest.
Oh.
And just picture the outfit.
Are you kidding? What do you think my mind did? My mind instantly did a Fester filter over fucking Minotti.
I sent him a light bulb.
Is it just going to be the Quan Chi guy again?
Quan Chi with a light bulb and a robe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's sick. That's awesome.
What
Love
else?
to see it.
God, what else happened? It feels like a lot happened. I played
I
Psyops,
think-
and Psyops
I
is still
think
awesome.
for
Yeah. Played
big
Blinks.
lore stuff. I think it's been pretty low key. Oh,
Yeah.
we befriended a doctor.
Oh,
We did.
what kind of a
did?
doctor?
Yeah, Dr. GameFAQs.
Oh, yeah.
we
Bakalar, you got to
made a
do the
new-
paperwork for the freelance stuff for Dr. GameFAQs.
For Dr. GameFAQs.
Well, I
yeah.
guess he's GameFAQs. He's probably in the company.
He's
He's got
us.
a
We're
401k
paying him
and stuff.
already.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
Well, that's-
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Dr.
yeah,
GameFAQs is now a contributor.
here.
Thank you, doctor.
Mhm.
Is it Bakalar ketchup time? Oh, ketchup. Got it.
That's it. I think that's all that you missed.
All right. I feel good about that.
I've picked Grub and Minotti's next full Blight Club games, and they're both very, very good. Very excited about that.
Good.
Yes.
Mario
Very
Party
good.
and Halo.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes the housekeeping portion of our show. And if you couldn't tell, at large, this is a call-in show, right? So 707 exit flu is the number that you dial. I don't. Whose voice do you hear when you dial? Do we know?
Is
Never
it
called
Jan? I don't think I've ever called.
Jan, is it
Wait,
your
did I?
voice?
Oh, I did call it once. Yeah.
I think it still might be Jess.
Ah.
Okay.
It.
Okay.
All right.
I called to
you
leave
know
a
what?
voicemail for Jeff Jarrett. Yeah.
That's
I'm
interesting.
calling it right now.
Who should do the new outgoing voicemail?
HD voicemail dump truck.
It is. It's just who should we do? Who should do the outgoing one?
Happy to if you need me.
Wait,
to.
when has anyone ever
No.
left a voicemail on the voice on the show live?
No, that we can't. That's
Whoa.
impossible.
Oh, well, I'm doing it now.
Oh, you're
Does anyone have any questions? Do we want to ask anything for next week? Right now?
Oh.
This
This
is a good
dangerous.
bit. I like
What
it, yeah.
dog should we patch? What dog should we patch?
should we
Fuck.
patch?
Next?
Okay, thanks so much, penis.
You get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we'll get Dib to do it.
Actually, I'm trying to get a guest on next week, and this
Yeah,
particular
what if
person,
what if the
who-
guest
this
did
person knows a lot. I've talked to them about a lot about dogs. They foster dogs, so
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
that would be great. Yeah.
All right. Sick. Anyway, that's the number 707 Exit Flu. Do your part. Do your job. Support the podcast. Leave us a voicemail. We've got some business to attend to on today's show, and let's start things off with Niki Grayson.
Where's the gimmick?
Give me. It's on the stream.
I see.
Give me pepino spaghetti for 300.
Jeff Grubb is pepino spaghetti coated. Here's how. Specifically, the little man in the little TV at the top of the screen who gets aggressively horny the faster he's going and the more combo he's getting.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you, caller. So they're saying that's Jeff Grubb?
I could see it.
I can see it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, who's
yes, Nikki.
Pepino
Yes.
Spaghetti?
Pepino
I
Spaghetti's the
Googled
pizza
it.
tower guy.
Pizza Tower. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the pizza tower guy.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a freaking guy.
Yeah.
Pepino spaghetti. Yeah.
You thought it was maybe like a real mascot?
I thought it was a real man.
I
Mm.
bet that's Italian.
Kinda. Yeah.
Oh, Dan, you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Someone with literally the last name Spaghetti, and you're like,
Getting there.
you're like, I'm a cultured man. I'm suspecting this person's Italian. Huh?
I got it.
Italian. It's pretty good. All right. Yeah, that's there was a dude there was a fictional character I used to think you looked like, Dan. Do we remember it was from like a cartoon or something?
Like me now, beard bald, or
Yeah,
me
beard
hair?
bald.
Beard bald.
What the hell was
I mean, I can look like the You Don't Know Jack guy.
Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, right. With
Whoa!
Fisher.
That's
Whoa. That's really good.
That's so nuts.
I remember what
it was Dan.
Yo, whew, he's back. Good job.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
what it was. It was Mr. Gone from the Max.
From
With the
Saved
one who
by the
watched
Bell?
for HBO?
No, that was the Mac. Not Cinemax.
Who the fuck is this guy?
It was a comic book by Sam Keith called The Max. It had an MTV cartoon in the mid 90s.
Is it on Liquid Television?
I believe it was Liquid Television.
Okay, I can see it. Yeah.
He's pretty cool. He's a
Does
pretty
he have
cool.
arms? He doesn't have hands.
Yeah, he's got arms.
Oh, I want to keep my hands.
Yeah, you got him. You don't deserve him, but you got him.
I don't deserve my hands, is what my boss just said.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I actually I put out a tweet that said that too, just to really dial it in, because it was just we were talking about the way you handle your phone, and I said, well, you know what, this man doesn't deserve
Take him.
hands.
Take him.
It was
Where
just
did
not.
all the...
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. I'm really hooked on Cinemax now. Where did all the Skinemax stuff go?
Oh,
Into the ether, I think, Nikki.
Emmanuel? Is Emmanuel not on anymore?
I don't think so.
That was a big one.
Like, could
Because
you
there was
just go
pornography on HBO.
I
For
mean,
a
the
long
pornography. Okay,
Wasn't
I can tell you.
porn.
I can tell you all about their attempts at pornography in the late '90s.
Oh,
and
yeah, I'm
mainly
sure.
the late.
There was a
90s.
TV show called Real Sex.
Yes,
Yeah, Real Sex was good.
not what you wanted it to be
No,
as a
exactly.
teenager.
Real
It
sex
is
was
not. You get so excited when you see that in the TV guide. No, you get the art section of the Kansas City Star every Saturday. You scan every HBO and Cinemax thing between, well, basically when your parents go to bed. You see it's rated R. You look for the L, V, and O, N. There's the N for nudity. So you tune into Real Sex and you're ready to go. And then it's just a bunch of fucking people on a street corner talking about like, oh yeah, fuck my wife. You're like, yeah, it's the worst show. It made me so mad every time as a teenager.
Okay. That is so. That is
You need Emmanuel. There's Red Shoe Diaries. There's Bikini Bistro. That's the good shit.
I like the fact that you're just mad that you couldn't masturbate to fucking Real Sex.
And then you put Comedy Central on the return channel button because your lock on your door doesn't work. So you need to have your finger over the fucking button. So the second you hear someone coming up, or just to be safe, anytime you hear any noise, you hit the button and oh, you're just watching Insomniac and my penis isn't out.
He said, "My
all right, it's been a good show, folks.
Out.
We'll catch you next week."
Isn't out. Yeah. I'm upset you're disrespecting Real Sex that way.
Real Sex sucked ass.
It was Real Sex was Real Sex. That's the problem. It was
people talking about sex.
I know. It was like a sex culture show. It wasn't like softcore porn that you were looking for.
That's what I wanted. Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry you couldn't masturbate to Real Sex.
I do think it is false advertising.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Nikki.
Fair. Fair. I could be charitable in that regard. I'm sure Dave Attell is delighted your penis wasn't out. Okay.
He got several Nielsen's from me, thanks to my mom walking up the stairs.
And he thanks you for each one of those. All right. Well, it seems like a good idea to let you pick the next voicemail, Dan.
With his fists.
Hey, Dumpers. Brian from Attica. I just finished playing Condemned 2.
Oh, nice.
And in that game, the main character defeats his own alcoholism by beating it up, like with his fists. What's the dumbest shit you've ever seen?
The games used to be better.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm with you. Maybe Condemned didn't have the best message to send, but there was something novel about those games.
I like them. I like the crime scene investigation type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of defined 360 for me in a way, especially in the beginning with that. I think Condemned 1 was a launch game.
Yeah, it was like that, and like The Darkness. Those are like such 360 era games. Yeah,
the most 360 ass game. What? But
not
the dumbest. Yeah.
Well, not a 360 era thing, but Dan, you were playing PsyOps earlier this week, and you walked up to that big fan, and I was like, yeah, there's not enough just goofy. Obviously, you know what the fan's there for.
The furnaces?
Throw a guy into it. Yeah, and it's like you're supposed to throw guys into these.
Yeah,
because it's stupid.
They give you a power where you can throw dudes, and then there's furnaces and fans. Yeah, what do you think you're gonna do?
Yeah,
it's great.
Of course,
that's good stuff.
Caller is asking for the dumbest shit we've seen.
There's a lot.
I mean,
I played.
Watch, yeah. I mean, there's obvious no-brainer answers given our current predicament.
A particularly stupid but positive connotation, basketball sequence in the last Laker game. I like it when people kind of lose themselves in the music in the moment, and they kind of just aren't. It doesn't feel like they're doing the thing anymore, or their brains aren't actively doing the thing anymore. It feels like everybody's brain has turned off and they're kind of moving on autopilot. And there was sequence where LeBron tried to lob Luka got a steal, then Luka passed the ball forward, and then the shot got blocked on the other end, and then they came back. It all happened so fast. And then I was like, well, this is dumb. This really is just some guys running back and forth on some wood. With an orange orb, and I was like, this is stupid. This is really dumb that we're doing this. And there are 25,000 people in the building watching them run around with the orange ball, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty dumb.
Yeah, when you unpack and sort of reduce sports in the way you just masterfully did, Nikki, it all does seem pretty silly, right?
Yeah, but it's great. It's delightful. I think we need to revel in the stupid more.
My kid, someone asked Dib the other day. He's like, "Oh, what's your favorite sport?" And he said hockey, and then he said soccer, and then the person said, "What about basketball?" And Dib was like, "This is gonna sound weird, but I don't like basketball because it's too squeaky." And you know what? He's not wrong.
Fair.
Like,
that's so fair.
Basketball's squeaky as fuck. He goes, I don't understand. Are there microphones in the floor? And I'm like, God, you're funny sometimes, man. That's a funny ass
really
fucking thing to say, right?
That's really good.
I said, I think there's microphones looking at the court.
Yeah, they're pointed at the floor.
But
like
it is a squeaky game. Ones. Yeah, it's squeaky as fuck. That's all I think of when I think of basketball. Is just like, like that's it. I get it. Squeaky
I love
fucking game.
The squeaks are everything to me. The second I have the opportunity to move my feet on a surface that would create a basketball squeak, I am doing it.
Sure.
Yeah. Have I told the story on this about Idiot Dan and the fake LSD?
Okay, listen.
I'm
gonna lower my desk.
Really
Hold on.
Fast.
I love how this story has a title. It has a comic book cover, right? It has like a whole thing where like, all right, I guess.
I've told it before.
Buckle up, everyone. Here we go.
It must not have been here. Okay. On my dorm floor at McCullum Hall at KU, there were like 6 Dans. And everyone, to keep it straight, everyone kind of had, so here's Sports Dan, here's British Dan. They called me Filmmaker Dan, and then there was Idiot Dan.
Filmmaker Dan?
Yeah. I didn't pick it.
It just flows right off the tongue. Yeah,
I never liked it so much. But no, we had Idiot Dan, who, look, I don't know where he's at now. I hope he's happy and has a great life, but he was...
smart?
Yeah, is what I'm trying to say. So at one point, I'm in my room playing GameCube with my door open, as was usual, and people come in and play games and stuff, and Idiot Dan came in, and I had bought a dropper of like sour apple candy, and it was like, it had like an eyedropper, and for some reason, I had taken the label off, and so it was just looked like a mystery vial with like neon green liquid in it. And I'm in the middle of playing fucking F-Zero or whatever, and other Dan is like, wait, what's that? And I turn and go like, dude, it's acid.
I just keep it on my fucking desk.
Yeah. And he goes, like, really? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm pretty nervous. I haven't done it yet. I've never done it before. And he's like, oh, I haven't either. And I said, like, you want to do it? You want to do acid? He's like, oh God, maybe. I said, I'll do it if you do it. And he said, oh, okay. And so we fucking took the thing, and I took a drop, and like, I did it. No going back now. And I gave it to him, and he's like, oh God, and he did it.
Dan,
he spent
this is such a good bit
in the lobby where people are constantly walking through, rolling around on the floor, talking about how he could taste colors. Just gibberish and stuff. This is going on so long. My friend Ben brings out an acoustic guitar, and he sits next to Idiot Dan on the couch. Who Idiot Dan is just like, he's like, oh wow. He's like acting like bubbles are floating around him. And Ben starts strumming his guitar, going, sour apple candy, sour apple candy. It's obviously not acid. It's sour apple candy. And like he just never gave up the thing.
Oh, the power of suggestion, huh?
That owns.
Honestly, that's like your best story, man.
The fucking rules.
I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah,
you gave him free drug. He made
to
drug,
him it was real. It's real to him.
You gave him drug with mind.
Dan, that was the coolest thing you ever did, Dan.
Really?
Wait.
Okay.
Let me follow up. So stupid Dan, did you ever like find the Idiot Dan, whatever it is? Did you get him to like, understand? Did he understand that like it was not real at any point? Or is he just the president of the United States now?
No, it's definitely not that. I think he was inviting a bunch of girls that were too young to his dorm room and got kicked out of they're like, that's what I'm saying.
The president of the United States of America.
We made a lot of fun of him, and I don't feel bad about it. The other one was, he would do a thing where he always would repeat, however we were talking or things we said or whatever, he would just repeat it all the time. And so I told like the whole floor at one point, like, okay, let's all start doing a thing where randomly we'll take our hands and we'll do this and we'll go sketchy watchy, and we're gonna see how long it takes for Idiot Dan to start doing sketchy watchy. But when we do it, if any of us do it, we all need to laugh like it's the funniest fucking thing we've ever heard. And then the first time Idiot Dan does it, it needs to be dead silence. And it was like a Friday, we're doing beer bongs in Ben's room, and it's just like, we're all in there. And so it's like the day after we started doing it. And Dan just goes, hey guys, sketchy watchy, and we all just looked at him.
All right, now you're kind of like bullying this kid. I feel like
again, I don't feel bad about this.
Yeah, it was the 90s. I get it.
How do we do this to Minotti though?
Oh, what's the sketchy watchy him?
No,
Can we just do sketchy watchy?
We could sketchy watchy him.
He is the gullible for sure. Like in public settings, right? I think he beats you there.
I'd feel bad about doing that to Minotti.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like
I think it all
afterward.
has to be small, like the hand vagina thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
low
That's
stakes,
that's
Nikki.
the correct scale.
Yep,
Okay.
low stakes, low stakes.
Oh, Chad is informing me I'm in the notable KU alumni section with Paul Rudd and Nikki Glazer.
Very
Wow.
good.
Oh, yeah,
All
that's
right.
sweet. Don
There you
Johnson.
go.
Yeah, all right. Jason
And,
Sudeikis.
and where's Idiot Dan? Where does he where's he line up in that?
He's in Leavenworth Maximum Security, I think.
In those notable figures, notable alumni.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Should I pivot to being an Elias style person on this program and just like start?
Elias the Drifter?
Yeah, what exactly do you mean, Nikki?
Oh, yeah, I like this. I like where this
Oh,
is going.
your little banjo there?
It's out of tune.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Let's go. Yeah.
It's time
Mm-hmm.
for the next voicemail.
Oh, that was pretty.
I
That
like
was
that.
sweet. It was cute.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Jan Ochoa, it's your turn.
I think I'm at a significant delay for whatever reason, so I'll go with time sensitive and
Oh, nice.
remain semi-quiet.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, daylight saving time. Is it like for shoot or is it a work? I don't know, man. It's a time sensitive question. Cheers.
Okay,
I
that's the
love
best.
that.
That's the best one we've ever gotten. Right?
I love that. A+ delivery on that.
Oh, I've got a spasm from laughing.
Oh, God.
I pulled something laughing.
Oh, that's good.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Great question.
Oh,
It's over.
caller, that was so insane.
Oh, it's great.
What?
Oh, wow.
I don't
Sean-
know. I don't know. Is it a shoot or is it a work?
I think it's a work. I think it's a work.
It's a
I mean,
work.
we have it's a work that we have to kayfabe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like except if you live in Arizona, where the
Right.
kayfabe is not.
they don't respect the
applicable.
business there.
Yeah. They don't respect the business in Arizona.
Yeah.
Just the delivery of that, like
That was
everything
great.
about it. Oh, Jan, save it for posterity, please.
It's Sunday, right? This Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
God damn
And
it.
it's fall spring forward, so we lose an hour.
Yeah.
So it's bad in practice, but good long term.
No, yeah. If you want to do the bit,
It's gonna be nice out. It's gonna. I
No,
welcome
I'm
it.
delighted by it. I'm totally fine to lose the hour.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
My position remains constant on this. Like, just leave
You're
it.
anti-woke.
Well, first off, everyone knows daylight savings is just another version of DEI, is it not?
What they say. Yeah.
It's woke and gay, and it's woke and gay, and I hate it. Yeah,
It's all there.
It's the wokest, gayest time change there is.
Gay light savings is what they call it.
Yeah.
More like it. Oh, I gotta stop laughing. I keep fucking spasming. Anyway. Oh my God. Just leave it. Leave it now. Do the change that happens where there's more daylight and leave it like that.
Yeah,
it-
I would
leave it
like
like
that
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
As someone who hates the sun, I will take the loss there. It's fine. I don't care. Just stop moving it around.
Yep. Agreed.
The state of California voted on it in 2018 to get rid of it.
Yeah, can't
And
even get it
then
done.
They
Still
got
can't
to
even
the
get it.
point where they were like, what if Nah, what can be done? Like, what do
Our
you mean?
hands
What
are
can be
tied.
done?
Our hands are tied.
It's like, no, you literally control the clocks.
Sorry, folks. You voted for it, but our hands are tied. Red tape and whatnot. Sorry.
You sound like the man in that fucking Salesforce commercial that I hate. What's that guy's name?
I've been doing a lot of voices lately, Nikki. On Jeff's Bizarre Adventure, we're doing Berserk, and I have like a voice for Corcus that I'm doing. If you're familiar with the anime,
who's Corcus?
This guy's name is Corcus. There is a guy named Rickert too. It's it's Rickert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the voices they're hot for me now. What's the Salesforce one? I gotta look that up, Nikki.
Guy, he's the all right guy. What's that guy's name?
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, Matt McConaughey.
That's the one in that commercial. It's so fucking. And then it's the bald one from Reddit.
The bald one from Reddit.
He did the Woody Harrelson. He did the AMA where people were asking him questions, and then he didn't want to answer questions not about Rampart.
Yo, that is so sick that you have described Woody Harrelson as the bald guy from Reddit.
I mean, those are incredible AMAs where it's like Ronda Rousey's like, I'm ready to promote my thing. Oh dear.
Oh god.
Yeah, oh no. Oh jeez. You said anything? Oh.
Wait, you asked the question? Wait, there's a person on the other end of this?
You know it's bad when you do an AMA, you answer no questions and then have to do a notes app apology immediately.
Oh,
That's what Rhonda did.
Yeah.
So sick.
Oopus. Anyway, in these fucking commercials, it's Woody Harrelson is antagonizing Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, so it's like a True Detective thing?
I guess that's the joke. Except in the one that I really can't stand, it's raining outside. Matthew McConaughey has made a reservation at a restaurant. Yes. And then for some fucking reason, he's sitting outside in the pouring rain. And the commercial is about how with the power of AI, they wouldn't have sat him outside in the rain. And Woody Harrelson is across the street because that restaurant does use AI and they're sitting inside.
I'm guessing restaurants typically don't seat anyone out in the rain. I'm pretty sure this isn't a problem for Matthew McConaughey ever.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think you need Salesforce
to figure that out.
For this.
Yeah. Weird. I don't know what to say. Commercials are. TV. Yeah, I mean, look, commercials have been nothing but a disappointment, right? Constantly.
Remember, We Had a Baby Eats a Boy? We used to be a country.
That's a great one.
Yeah, we used to have principles, Nikki. You're goddamn right, fellow American patriot.
Country.
We
Had a Baby Eats a Boy. That's like 6 jokes in the one.
Remember when there's a bunch of like Mario mascot characters just beating the piss out of each other to promote the first Smash Brothers?
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
Used to mean something. It used to be about the music. It used to be about the music.
About the music.
And now I don't know. I just don't know. All right.
Those frogs just wanted beer.
Yeah. It was a good
That's
time.
it. And just wanted to see how you were doing.
That camel likes cigarettes.
That's it. And what's so bad about a cartoon character liking cigs?
He looks like a penis.
He can't get hurt.
Cigarettes.
He can't get hurt. He's fine.
Bring Joe Camel back. But he's like really into vaping.
No, if Joe Camel came back, he would be running up the largest gambling debt in the history. My man would be fucking betting money lines, betting 43 game parlays every night.
That's true.
That's the new I mean, it seems like any kind of regulation against advertising for sports gambling is just light years out of grasp.
We are about 2.5 months away from them just putting kids in those commercials.
Oh, straight up. Like Dib knows what a money line is because he did the crime of watching hockey on television. Okay. Like it's so like, man, and not to mention like, I don't know. I just got to wonder like how many people are just fucking throwing it all away at
a lot.
Like like out of the group of degen friends that I choose to associate with, more than half of them are like hooked into that drip feed in a way that I cannot describe, where it literally, it like controls their life. It defines who they are.
We should make an app that is basically exactly like DraftKings, except all it does is put the money in a savings account.
So didn't somebody wasn't there like a bank that was trying to do that? Where they were like gamifying savings in a way like that?
Yeah, where it's like they round up everything. It's like an app or something where it rounds up your change to a savings account or like a money market thing or something. Yeah.
That seems smart.
You can just set up auto things where it's like every week, it's like, oh, $1 this week, $2 the next week.
Yeah. Which is good.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore, as you can tell.
Investing is more smart than gambling.
Oh, buddy. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got there, but that's where we went. And now we're just going to go with the next voicemail. And it's going to be me. And it's going to be Red Wet.
Hello, Dan. As a fellow proponent of Red Wet, I would have you consider blending your salsa. If you blend it fine enough, all you get is Red Wet. All the way down.
What?
Have a good day.
All right. First off, this show's been banger after banger. Also, what the fuck is caller talking about?
Was that Jigsaw?
I think it was Jigsaw.
Want to play a game?
No, Bakalar. What do you think Red Wet is?
It sounds like a brand of chewing tobacco.
It's the good part of salsa. It's the only part you want on your chip.
Red. Oh.
You just go straight down, straight
coming
up.
out of your mouth.
None of that
coming out of your mouth.
Scoop stuff. If it's a Tostitos scoop, you got to break the edges off, so otherwise it'll catch some of the chunks. You just got to Red Wet it.
Yeah, dude, coming out of your mouth, I get it. I've painted the picture in my mind's eye. I know exactly what it means. Mm-hmm. You can't be bothered with tomatoes and onions. You just want to paint the chip.
Is that what it is? Because I'm fine with tomatoes and onions now for the most part.
So here's the thing.
Lord Jan, Lord, give me strength. Lord Jan, if you could hear me, my man didn't know it's in salsa.
That's why I'm not eating it, because I'm like, I don't know what this shit is. I just want the red.
What do you think was in salsa? I don't know. What'd you think? You thought
apparently now it's tomatoes and onions.
But like it's more than that. But what did you think was in there, man?
I didn't ask.
Okay. So the chunky salsa that you're describing is like closer to a pico de gallo.
Yeah, I always ask for no pico.
Okay,
on anything.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now you can have that. What caller is saying is that you could have literally the other 98% of salsa that exists, which is just liquid, which is just the pico that they have blended up.
But the problem is the only circumstance I'm having salsa is I'm at a Mexican restaurant and I'm getting chips and salsa beforehand. And pretty much every time I'm just getting a big ass bowl of queso, so I'm not even messing with the salsa.
Sure.
But sometimes it's just the salsa. And you're at the mercy of how they prepare it. So it's I just stick with the Red Wet. Yeah. And I'm not going to be sitting at home blending. I've never had salsa at home in my life.
Dan's Mexican restaurant offers Red Wet with chips. Like, straight up.
Oh, yeah. Red Wet's the name of the restaurant.
I haven't been to a Mexican restaurant, and this is the privilege of living in the greatest city in America. When I've never been to a restaurant and been like, it's time for chips and salsa, and they bring me pico or the Tostitos chunky.
No, it's mostly liquid.
Always liquid.
Yeah, but it's got chunks.
No,
not chunks the way the pico. Pico is like a solid matter in there. Like you could count the number of stuff in there.
You can have it be water, not water. I guess it isn't going to be as thin as Red Wet.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm back on board. Keep doing what you're doing.
Isn't like Taco Bell hot sauce or fire sauce basically just like thick Red Wet?
Oh man, yeah.
And I love Taco Bell fire sauce. I've got I probably have 500 packets of Taco Bell fire sauce in my cabinet.
It's Red Wet in the way you're describing, but it's not like the wet part of salsa. It does.
It's the
It also
same spirit.
yeah, you know what? This is where we could just easily draw the line and say,
Yeah.
and Nikki and Jen and I can just say collectively, we're going to close the door on you. We're just going to end this because we can't. We simply cannot.
Okay.
But
You know,
Dan's argument. No, hold on. Sorry, I'm opening the door back up.
Oh
Dan's
boy,
argument
Nikki put
is
their
that,
foot in it.
is that the runoff
Yeah.
is the red wet, but the runoff is not flavorful. That's just water.
No,
that
Well, there's
you
some
get
flavor.
red wet on the
Well-
chip, and you get the essence. This is like why
But
I
it's
ask for jalapenos
tea.
on my Subway, and then I take the jalapenos off because the essence remains.
the essence remains.
that is
but
amazing.
Red wet is just salt. It's just tomato and onion and garlic tea. Is
Yeah,
what you're putting on.
yeah, and that's what he wants. That's
you
the
can call it
essence
peanut butter
he wants.
sandwich. It fucking tastes good on my chip.
That's
You should next time you go to a place with salsa, just scoop it up, man. Take a bite, see what happens.
It doesn't sound that scary now that I know it's just tomato and onion.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I've
there
eaten
was-
a lot of things with tomatoes in it.
I mean, look, there was no way for you to know. We get it. So try it
I
out
don't want to
next
like
time.
bug the waitress with. They got more important things to do.
That'd be super sick if you asked the waitress, "Hey, what's in this salsa?"
I've definitely, God, what was it? It was when
It's
Grub and
fine.
Minotti were there. Grub and Minotti, you're in the chat. What was the fucking thing when they came
that's
here for
fine.
Extra Life? I had to ask the waitress something that she was like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
and they were laughing at me. Sean, were you there? We'll see if they say in the chat.
I guess it's normal to be like, "Oh, maybe this is have cilantro in it because I don't like cilantro."
I like cilantro.
That's,
I'm cool with that.
That's fair. That's fine. Yeah, I just find it humorous that you never were like, gosh, if there was only a way to like be a detective and find out what is in this magic goop, like what could it be?
I'm just not curious
Yeah,
about
I get
things
it.
I'm not curious
Are-
about.
What
you
about
know?
guacamole? Can we do a guacamole pivot here? Are you a big guacamole guy? How do you feel about it? Do you know what it's in it? Do you know what's in it?
Okay, well, here's the deal. I tried guacamole maybe like 10 years ago, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then I kind of reverse engineered it to being like, oh, wait, now I can try avocado because I never tried avocado before guacamole. And then it's like, oh, I took a step back and I realized like, oh, I can just have avocado. And I haven't had guacamole since that first time. I like to just make it simpler. So I had avocado toast this morning for breakfast.
I kind of don't
Okay.
understand your answer.
Guacamole
it's
has
just-
too much stuff in it, but it
Got it,
made me
okay.
learn that I like avocado.
okay.
What is the stuff that is too much for you?
Yeah,
Weird specks and chunks. I don't even know, but I like the
Okay.
avocado.
that's odd, folks.
Yeah,
that's
'cause
just
it's
odd.
Because it's just smashed.
Yeah, it's
It
just
is
smashed up, and there's like
avocado and onion and pepper and salt.
and
That all
this and,
sounds
and
fine.
lime and the shit that you
Oh,
that is in
lime,
salsa. You know,
That all sounds all right.
yeah, because
it's
you
pretty
would like
good.
everything. You would like everything. You just won't try it.
I'll try it now.
I don't know if you won't try it, but
I'll
I
try
think
it now.
I think you just got to be reminded sometimes that it's not going to kill you.
I don't think it's going to kill me.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
you don't, but someone does.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I really like guac and I really like avocado. The thing I don't like about avocado is it's just a little too temperamental.
Yeah, the idea of keeping an avocado around long enough
Yeah.
Yeah.
to eat it.
I
is
jumped the gun this morning. It was too
miserable.
solid. It was,
It's tough.
You know,
yeah.
I feel like at any given moment I have like 6 to 10 avocado in my house, and it's just
Yeah. Oh, this guy's
a,
rich.
a flip of the coin of whether or not these are going to be good. You know, and
Yeah.
I know like the softness is a factor and all that. Man, when you open up an avocado and it's like weird and brown, and you're like, oh, do I just?
You can.
Do I-
It's fine. It's like a bruise on a banana.
I
It's fine.
know,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel good. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't feel good. Is all.
I'm going to try avocado or guacamole. That sounds fine.
You should. It's great.
I
And
love
chunks.
it. Yeah,
like
chunks and all. Chunks and all, Dan.
No, with the salsa, I'll do it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
mix
you
it in.
should.
That's kind of just what it is anyway.
I
You
can do
know.
that. I can do that.
All right, it's Chat's turn, and Chat chose banjo.
Yo, what's up? It's been a minute. Y'all talking about Love's gas station. Let me tell you, my brother, he's a train rider. He's a homeless shit. And, Love's gas station, one of the best, according to him. So if you ever see a man with banjo and a little dog, shit, give a motherfucker some money. Shit. Help a brother
Oh
out.
yeah.
All right. Bye.
All right, thank you, caller.
Thank
That's
you,
a very
caller.
specific thing there.
I will.
Yeah, like keep an eye out
Yeah.
for the banjo guy. You know,
Yeah. Give it some money. Yeah.
Guy needs some money. Likes trains, likes gas stations, needs money.
On the program the other day, they were talking about whether or not they would shower. I think it was Grubb and Minotti at least. Dan, were you in this conversation also?
About on a plane?
No, well, about showering in a gas station. Yes, you were also there.
Yeah.
Bakalar, did you?
I mean,
sorry, 1 second. Jan, are you on this one anymore, or what's the?
He's having.
No, I'm not on it.
He's got mic issues.
Yeah, see, that's why.
Yeah, he's got a couple mic problems. It's all good. He's God. He can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
No, that was
sorry.
really funny.
Yeah.
What kind of situation am I in where I so desperately need a shower, but yet I can only achieve said shower at a gas station?
You got a McFlurry at your last food stop, and the lid came off, and it flipped when you had to like swerve to miss a deer, and you got McFlurry all over your crotch, and
not showering.
No.
I'm not showering. I'm just not like ice cream on my crotch. That's why I'm showering at a gas station. What do you mean?
Yeah, I would. That would be terrible if you got hours and you just got ice cream on your crotch.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
No, I think I'm probably stopping to try to shower.
Yeah, maybe I just
myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough experience with gas station showers to know if it's safe or not. But
they're fine. My reasoning on stuff like that is the odds that I got are so low because so many people are going through there and not getting got in there, you know?
Sure.
I'm not special.
I'm not worried about murder. I'm worried about the skeezy element.
Oh, I see. Like the unsavory parts.
Yeah, like I'll be the first
part of the loves.
I'll be the first to admit it. This is about 50-50, but I do not shower at the rink after a hockey game. I wait till I get home.
Oh, but that's because you'll get like fucking every kind of fungal disease on the whole planet.
Niki, some of these guys, they go in with no flip-flops. They go right into the thing and they just go turn the shot. And I shudder. I shudder. It smells. Not only does it smell like hot dogs, but now everyone is shower. I can't do it. I wait till I get home.
Do people still do the towel thing in sports locker rooms where they whip you?
Oh, I thought you were asking if people use towels.
No, like that's
yeah, no, I have not seen that. That's like a summer camp thing.
Oh, it was a junior high gym class thing at my school. Yeah, I didn't like it.
But there was never showering in my gym class in high school either. People didn't do that.
We didn't have showers either, which was so fucking crazy because the last thing that I would want to do as a steward of children is make them do exercise in third period and then have to stand around them for the rest of the fucking day.
Yeah, can we not?
Insane?
Can we not? Can we just not do that? Right?
Disgusting.
No,
but they did it, so that's on them.
Yeah, it is. No, I can't do it. So if I'm not willing to shower in my like hockey locker room, I really need a tremendous excuse to do it at a roadside gas station.
They're just nice in there.
If they're nice, I'll do it. I'll take it.
They're cleaned regularly. I guess I'm sure you could go to a bad Love's, but the Love's that I've been to, which were the ones that I stopped in when I was driving from here to Providence, they were all pretty nice. I didn't shower in them, but I would have not felt crazy about doing so, which was surprising to me because normally the idea of showering in public is scary to me. I'll never shower at the gym. I'll never shower at the Y or whatever. It's just not a. I
get it. And look, if I don't want to I'm not trying to say I'm above gas station showers. Like if I had a job like a truck driver, it's got to be all right, right? Like you got to be doing that.
Sure it's great.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it's all right. I've showered on a overnight sleep train once.
How was that?
That was just cramped more uncomfortable than anything else,
Yeah.
But mostly okay. Felt clean. That's all you want. Listen, folks, we got time for one more. The show got away from us for many reasons, including sour apple acid. But we'll let Nikki have the honors and take us out here.
Hit me with Post Malone.
Finally.
.mp3.
Can I suggest socks instead?
Hit me with socks.mp3 for 400.
Voice of God, baby.
Oh man, I called in way too drunk last night and said some dumbass shit. I don't know what I said. Please do not listen to that voicemail. Do not even listen. I don't even know what I said. Also, here's a life pro tip. Want to make your day better? Switch your socks halfway through the day. Get some new socks on your feet. You don't feel like a brand new person halfway through the day. Let me tell you what. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye. Love you.
Love you too, caller. Thank you. Jen, where's the other voicemail?
Yeah, where's the other one?
I didn't include it because they were just.
Oh, okay. So it was legit. It was legit unhinged. Okay. That sucks. That is a pro tip. Thank you, caller. Brilliant suggestion. That is a life hack. That's a day hack. If I work out during the day, like of course I will change socks. That is a game changer. Hell
Socks
yeah.
can't get gross if you're not wearing them.
Yeah, I also for free, Dan.
Oh, buddy,
that's crazy. Just gave them away for free,
folks. If you're just
also not a socks inside person usually.
Okay,
because I'm wearing Crocs. I wear house shoes everywhere inside my house.
Yeah,
so I don't usually have socks on.
Folks, if you're a podcast only listener, I just need you to know that Dan brought his bare foot into frame and then waved it like a hand. Like he crunched it and waved it like a hand.
Doing it again.
And I
Wouldn't it be a funny bit right now if you saw both feet come up?
Dude,
that'd be all right.
Be really fucking funny.
That'd be all right.
That would be really good.
Man, thank you everyone for real. This was an absolute delight. 707 exit flu is our phone number. Give us a ring for next week, and we'll do this whole thing all over again. Thank you so much to Nikki Grayson. Thank you to Dan Reichert. Thank you to Jan Ochoa holding it down, the voice of God, holding it down, making it happen. Appreciate you and everyone and all the chats and all the callers. Thank you as well. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. I promise. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.